Oh, you talking about homosexuality?
Yeah, he said it condones.
It condones?
Yeah, he said.
Oh, yeah, get that.
This Leviticus 20 and 13. Yeah, Romans 3. It says if a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with the woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them.
He ain't listening. Did you hear that, bro? Did you hear that?
Jake don't want it, man.
Read it again.
If a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination.
Oh yeah, I know that.
They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them.
But your man said
But why would
the
you?
Bible condones it.
Yeah, he said condone.
Your man said it condones it. Look, you see Jake don't want to deal.
They don't want to deal. Hey man, you ain't found that verse yet. We waiting on you.
We still waiting, man. Where that verse at, man?
Because we got a lot of
Find it for us.
Let's go back to scan.
He probably gonna bring up the new Babylonian, Egyptian.
Yeah, a book polite wrote. A book polite wrote.
He ain't gonna bring up the King James, the real version.
He was drinking. He was. Okay. So he's telling you, saying about his son giving up his land.
What's the scripts?
That was the curse. Because
Genesis
to tell you
chapter
the
9,
story,
verse 20 through
because the story was he laughed upon his father's nakedness and went to go tell his sons. He wasn't supposed to look upon another man's Cursed him to turn him black.
Where say that
Where
at?
say that?
Some modern
No, we gotta find that, bro.
9 and what?
Look, it says some modern scholars argue.
Oh, yeah. Get on with we ain't playing with that, bro. We ain't trying to hear. That ain't no, man.
Of these scholars.
We ain't trying to hear that, man. We ain't trying to hear that, man. We gotta come with proof for us, bro. We come with proof.
Genesis chapter 9, verse 25. And he said, "Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants shall he be unto his brethren."
That's all the curse was.
Yeah.
A servant.
That's all the curse. You was gonna be a servant to us.
Yeah. Made who a servant?
Canaan.
Canaan.
Read it again.
So it made black people a servant.
Verse 25. And he said, "Cursed be Canaan,
That's a just guy.
a servant of servants shall
I
be
gotta kick it with
We're not Africans.
shall he be unto his brethren."
A servant shall he be unto his brother. And he had to give up his land. His son Canaan had to give up his land for what his father did. For laughing upon, because what the other sons do. I don't know if you know the Bible like that, but they came in with a blanket, put it on their shoulders, and went back and covered their father. The way it should have been done. Instead of saying, "Oh, daddy drunk, look at him, he's naked, I go see his penis, No. That's what Ham did. Ham worshipped penises.
Y'all believe everybody outside this list is not from the same God as us?
Right.
God created them all.
There's no other God. You're not our people.
Get Deuteronomy 4 and 19.
Yeah, he created all nations.
Deuteronomy 4
Some
and 19.
nations for destruction, though.
Deuteronomy 4 and 19. And lest thou lift up thine eyes unto heaven, and when thou seest the sun and the moon and the stars,
which are all the gods of these other nations. They worship in some form or fashion. They worship the sun, the moon, the stars. Basically, they worship the creation and not the creator. Go ahead.
even all the host of heaven, shouldest be driven to worship them and serve them, which Yahweh thy power,
Which the Most High Yahweh, our power, go ahead.
divided unto all nations under the whole heaven.
He divided that to all these other nations.
Right.
Go ahead.
But Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, hath taken you and brought you forth out of the iron furnace, even out of Egypt, to be unto him a people of inheritance, like as ye are this day.
And they was coming to inherit
Jump
what?
up to 6.
The land of Canaan.
Jump up to 6.
To go and take the land of Canaan from the Canaanites. What was the Canaanites doing in the land?
All kinds of shit.
All type of sick, twisted, abominable shit, man. Committing all type of incest,
Drinking blood.
drinking blood, all type of satanic
voodoo.
rituals,
All the way down.
witchcraft and
Same
shit,
shit
man.
these elites doing today.
Yeah, man.
And them stars that
Unproductive
everybody
shit.
like.
So the Lord said, no, that land, which is the best of the land on the planet, I'm going to give that to my children. Y'all going to inherit that. And in that land, you're going to keep these righteous, moral laws that I give you. And that's what's going to separate you from the rest of the people.
Let's start here. Let's say, for example, one day we all find out, whether you call them Africans or black people or not, that there's beings that exist millions of years ago on other planets. Would that change y'all opinion on the Bible?
Well, we don't subscribe to that. Billions of
But
billions
as a
of years
logical
ago.
being, you wouldn't say,
There's no proof of that.
When they get here, I'll deal with that when they get here. I'll deal with that when they get here.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying.
Could it not be the
my
same?
faith ain't in something I don't see it.
But we obviously know he was created, bro. You know he was created.
Right.
So you saying the creator can't have a body?
He
can't have children. You saying the creator can't have a man? He can't manifest as a bum and say something.
If he wanted to, he can.
Okay, so how?
Well, hold on. First of all, the scriptures tell you that the Creator, He sits in the heavens,
Right.
and His glory is so great.
Right. He can't come down.
He can't come down here.
Translate heaven.
Huh?
Translate.
It's the spiritual. It's the realm where all spirits and energy dwells. He controls it. The word heaven is from the Hebrew word in the scriptures. It's from a shemayim.
Meaning what? Sky?
Which means the waters.
Waters? I thought it meant the sky.
The elements.
Okay. But that's not necessarily a place to dwell in. That's more of a broad thing.
That's the heavens. That's the heavens, the outer space.
There's 4 different heavens.
But there's 4,
There's 4 different heavens. There's rulership on earth. That's one heaven. There's the first layer, like the stratosphere layer of heaven. That's the second one. Then there's the third heaven, which is outer space. This is the 4th dimension where the Heavenly Father is. That's also heaven. Where our spirits go to the 4th dimension to go meet our judgment, whether it be good or bad. That's the heavens. Read that right now, bro.
Deuteronomy 4 and 6. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding.
When he read to you that we were, what did it say in verse 19? Maybe you could kind of roughly paraphrase verse 19.
Okay.
Wind blowing it.
Verse 19, you can roughly paraphrase what it was saying in 19, bro?
19.
Basically, he divided all of the
gods to the
gods up for the other nations to worship, but he separated his children to worship him,
right,
and to keep his holy laws and commandments.
But watch what it say. But he said that's for them, but this is for you, and this is what's gonna happen if you do it. Start at 6 again.
Keep therefore and do them
all the statutes, laws, and commandments that I give you out of my word.
For this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations.
Because you're going to have a different wisdom and understanding than everybody else. And it's for you to have that different, deeper understanding and knowledge if you follow my statutes, laws, and commandments. Keep going.
Which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
That's what the other nations that worship sun, moon, star, animals, whatever else. That's what they say when they see what we worship. Let's see who we follow after. Keep going.
For what nation is there so great, who hath Yahweh so nigh unto them?
Who hath the Creator so near unto them, but his chosen people. Keep going.
And as the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai is in all things that we call upon him for.
Yeah, he gives us what we call upon him for in righteousness. No other nation can do that. If you call upon a Creator to give them, or even our Creator, or any other Creator, and they'll give them what they want. Not in righteousness.
And what nation is there so great that has statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law which I set before you this day?
That's good enough right there. That's the point. Because when you actually think about what our statutes, laws, and commandments are really about,
it's life.
It's life and wisdom, being wise and making the right decision with all avenues of life.
So is it possible that Yahweh Shah Allah at war?
No.
They're walking together.
Allah is the creator God, right?
I'm asking y'all.
I'm telling you.
It don't sound like it's two different.
Allah means
no, it's only one creator.
So where's
Allah
Muslim brothers on that?
No. That's a religion. That's just based off of nationality. But going back to Allah, Allah is just the Hebrew word which means for power, for a singular word which means power in the Hebrew. That's all it means.
So these people who come from those Arab nations, how do y'all divide yourself?
Because the Arabs, which they come from Ishmael. All right, they basically come out of Shem, which Shem was a brother of Ham. All right, along with Japheth.
So you're saying they ain't right with their religion?
Yeah, their religion was set up by the Roman Catholic Church. Islam was set up by the Roman Catholic Church during the time of the Crusades, the 7th century AD.
So was
the early church, exactly. That same denomination
Christianity.
it fathered all those religions.
No, this is our heritage.
This stands alone. This doesn't preach Christianity. The term Christian, it was a derogatory term placed upon the Lord's disciples. They called them Christians because they were followers of so-called Christ or the anointed.
priest.
Because the word Christian just means anointed one or follower of the anointed. That's all it means.
They didn't like the actual anointed Yahweh Shai. They didn't like him, so they always wanted to talk negative because he was always walking around judging everybody. Think about it. If you had a know-it-all, I'm gonna just say it in this way. If you had a know-it-all nigga that came around and he always calling you out, nigga, that's why you ain't got the thing. Because you ain't got the shit right. But he's right though. You're gonna be mad. If he calling out everybody, you're gonna be mad about it. So they didn't like him. So the people that followed after him, they disrespected him too. That's why they killed him and killed those other men as well.
Well, first and foremost, because the majority of our people didn't believe.
Right, because they didn't believe.
Yahweh Shai was a so-called black man. He was a dark-skinned man from the tribe of Judah. Go to Jeremiah 14:2.
All I'm saying.
And this also goes to show how could the so-called white man write this book, but leave this type of information in it if he wrote it. Get Jeremiah 14:2.
Jeremiah 14:2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish.
Yeah, the gates represents our leaders. Go ahead.
They are black unto the ground.
They are black.
Like the ground.
Like unto the ground. When you look that up in the Hebrew, it's from the Hebrew word quadar, which means to be dark skinned. To be real dark brown.
Adam was darker than his brother.
Yeah. When you go into the earth, when you go into the depths of the earth, the deep depths of soil, it's so dark brown that it looks black. It's that dark. That's where all man started with Adam, when the Lord created the heavens and the earth, and he created man on the earth. He created them from the dust of the soil of the ground.
And man came first.
Not woman.
Can you speak up a little bit, brother?
Yeah, so I think it was back, you can look at this up. I think it was early 80s, right? There was a black dark-skinned person that showed up in Zimbabwe, speaking perfect, whatever they call their language. And they say the news reporters from America was there. They said the bro was blown. They said he came out the sky on a cloud, dressed in a white robe, he was 6'5". So when you hear stuff like that, you're telling me it's not possible that even it could be Yahweh's son himself that already came back to the earth and manifested himself to people.
Well, let me
at a certain level. Because all the type of things that make you say, and you believe in this book, right? You believe in extraterrestrials. You believe in you believe in outside sources. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel crazy when I'm talking.
No.
But I see some stuff.
But let me tell you that guy.
I see some
let me tell you about that guy. Because the fact that he comes back, stuff that's going on, things that when that guy showed up on the earth wasn't even possible yet, that are now in 2017 beginning to be possible, like this. But go ahead and read that in Matthew, because he's going to tell you exactly a lot going to show up like that.
This is Matthew 24:24. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, and so much that
and all white, 6'5", and everything else.
And many of guys that came throughout history claiming to be the anointed savior.
They believe Malachi
they did. They was performing.
Take away his divinity. Come on, bro.
Because he's not speaking according to
but it's left. There's a such thing as doing miraculous things, but it could be coming from the left hand side.
Every black person that get into the seat of power, they destroy. So if this man did have some divine power and the government said,
can I say this?
Let me just tear down everything.
Let me say this.
But how come how come he didn't set us up right then?
There you go.
Once he came, how come he didn't set us? Why are we still on the fucking dirty ass spit gum and shit? How come he didn't set things right like the Lord said he would do?
What I see, I ain't saying he was the Lord, by far not the Lord. But I'm saying the Lord warned an average person like us.
The Lord warned of guys like that. The Lord warned of guys like that.
You gotta take that into consideration.
He was on the left hand, bro.
Yeah,
he was messing with kids and shit.
That's what they allege, bro.
We have taken into consideration.
He admitted it himself in court.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, they tried to make you take a plea.
Man, you take the death.
Yeah, to be innocent.
Because
the scriptures tell you that.
The man made people migrate from one place to
So did Jim Jones.
Straight up.
So did David Koresh.
So did David Correa.
And if the Lord was with him, he wouldn't have been there.
Come on, man. You got to take one and say, could this be?
No.
The Lord already warned us to look at that.
We're not going to believe him?
Read that again and then get Luke 17.
You're going to be like, well, how I know?
We're going to know.
The world going to know.
Every eye is going to see it. Every eye.
He ain't going to be, what he ain't going to be doing is opening ice cream stands.
Right.
He's not going to be living in no teepee.
And
He's not going to be doing none of that bullshit.
He going to come.
Malachi Z. York was a goddamn pedophile, man. And niggas better get it in their head that's what he was doing. He admitted to it, he's done.
Yep.
He's in jail. He ain't had no divinity. If he did, he wouldn't be there.
He could have got out.
And I was trying to say, he's not coming to meet me as a man. No?
Yeah, finish that and then jump to Luke 17.
This is
and start at 22.
This is Matthew 24 and 20, Matthew 24 and 24. For there shall arise false Christ and false
anointed, go ahead.
And false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders.
They're gonna be showing great signs and wonders, man. These false men that come in with left hand energy, basically with the working of Satan. Satan likes to. He works for the Heavenly Father too. So whatever power that Satan has, he can use it on the earth and make the world believe that it's coming from the right hand when really it's coming from the left. But you got to have spiritual discernment to know that. So there's people that can do miraculous things, but it ain't coming from that divine. It ain't coming from the heavenly.
Hold on.
It's not coming from the Heavenly Father through his right hand.
I gotta get this out. This is number one way how you know that this Malachi Z. York and all these other men was what people think they were. The Lord is not finna conform to shit Esau's doing.
Right.
He's not gonna get licenses for shit that Esau's doing. Nothing. When the Lord comes back, this shit is over with. This shit is done, man. Who? This is what I'm saying. He had no. Hold on, bro. And we are susceptible. We are susceptible to all of Esau's bullshit. We are out here preaching the word. Malachi Z. York did not preach this book like this. No, he didn't. He was into that Egyptology. He was into Islam. He was into all these different philosophies, bro.
Exactly. He went to all religions.
That ain't
hold on. He went to all religions and told you who he was, bro.
Hold on.
Like you right now, you saying, bro, I'm a prophet of God. I believe you, man.
No.
Even if he did.
The only thing we standing on is this book.
You still out here saying
that's why the scripts also say to the making of many books there is no end.
He said he was motherfucking Michael the Archangel.
But once again, he reformed to all of Esau's things, bro.
But he can't recognize the devil's work and not follow after that.
The true men of the Lord ain't going back down.
What can you say? Never study his work, bro. I don't know.
I've seen his followers. His followers are enough to show what he was about. Polite is one of his followers. We listen to this. There's no guy. No. Okay. If that's the case,
so look, Farrakhan do the same stuff.
Farrakhan read out of this book.
But what he say he Muslim?
But he's Islam.
He's Islam. Not no anointed man of God.
No. Because if he was, he would be out here.
How he an anointed man of God?
Tell me how he is.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you how he ain't. He's dealing with Dianetics. He's
following.
So it's about followers. That's what you said.
I'm saying if you're a man and you can make people listen to you, bro, and believe in you. Tupac wasn't no regular nigga, bro.
Future made he a regular dead nigga now, though.
Hey, y'all, this is Jake right here, y'all. That's Jake right here, man.
Tupac wasn't no regular.
Tupac was no regular than any of us.
He was just good at
He was regular, man.
He was on Sherm. He smoked too much weed.
He had more love for black people than most people.
Tupac preached hopelessness to our people. Hopeless. He was hopeless, and he preached that philosophy.
Tupac took the Baphomet oath and couldn't get out of it.
That's it.
That's why they killed him.
Come on, bro.
He took that oath, man. He admitted it himself.
Give me Isaiah 9:16.
When he talked about what's his name, Quincy Jones, and all that stuff, he admitted he had sold out. He was trying to get out.
But he didn't fulfill it. but he didn't fulfill
got it, bro.
He said I went with it.
He wasn't fulfilled, but he showed up at Quincy's
You need
house
it?
though.
You
For
want
what?
it? Okay.
After that letter that said, "With love, Quincy."
Bro,
to
if I'm
Tupac.
giving you your rights as a,
And he said, "Come to the
God,
house."
you telling me the guys that came before you not acknowledging, bro? That's what's
Get-
wrong
you-
with our
you hold
culture.
something?
We don't
Man,
acknowledge
we
our
ain't no
ancestors, bro.
niggas
This is
gods,
like
We don't
man.
acknowledge our
This
ancestors.
is
Not like
Isaiah
that.
9 and 16.
I got Luke.
For the leaders of this people caused them to err. And they,
Read that again.
Read that
for the
again.
leaders of this people caused them to err.
The leaders of our people cause them to err, man. They get led astray away from the true wisdom, the truth, man. All right, and all of the so-called leaders that our people look to in this day and age, and even going back to the 60s, were all set up by the so-called white men.
Yeah.
Martin Luther
In one way or
King.
another, they were already infiltrated.
Malcolm
All right, they were
X.
bought and paid for it, man.
Martin Luther King, man, right hand man was a faggot.
They black and paid.
The boule,
Boule.
I got
you know, part of secret societies, man.
Historic black colleges.
Yeah.
Who
set up the civil rights?
To set that up?
Who set up civil rights? Bay Arrested. He's a flaming homeless.
Straight punk.
Who set up Black Lives Matter?
A white man.
George
George
Soros.
Soros. And who he got leading it? A bunch of queens of heaven. Black women.
It all leads back. All these leaders. It all leads back to the oppressor. He sets them up to lead our people.
This is what he not setting up.
But us, yeah, what we're
This
doing
is
out
what's
here,
not-
he ain't sending us out here
Not
to
at
do
all.
what we're doing. That's the Heavenly Father.
He
He
set
got
up
all.
all
our shot.
religion, but that's why we're not a religion. We're just the truth.
That's it.
We're just the prophets of the Heavenly Father saying, the word prophet just means to say before.
Before it
We're
happens.
just telling it from the Heavenly Father, telling it before it happens. That's
Y'all
all
telling
we
me
do.
that our brothers that y'all know of and mentioned
My
ain't
brother
doing
are those that do the
No.
did do this.
Kind.
Everybody else is a nigga to me. And I
Straight
don't
up.
like
saying the
niggas.
people that we know of in the conscious community,
I'm not
whether they
conscious
one
like
sect
that.
or another, you feel like they not doing the work of God, bro?
Yeah, they are. On the
men out-
left hand
these men
side,
are out here
they
making-
are. They are on the left hand side.
On the left hand side,
They
yeah.
are.
How you say that?
Because this is the only thing that's beneficial to us.
Right.
This is the only way out.
This is life.
That's it. This is
All
salvation,
the
bro.
other ways has been
So maybe I ain't
unprofitable
hearing
to these
something. What's the
people.
difference between what y'all believe and what Nawabi is?
Because there's hope.
Salvation.
In what we believe, and there's prophecy in what we
So
believe.
Nawabians don't
Hope.
believe in hope.
Hope and prophecy.
We don't believe in
So,
prophecy.
What prophecy you believe in?
You got,
What
Nawabians
what
believe that
prophecy?
The Bible talks about the third.
Hold on,
creation.
stop. Don't say nothing about the Bible. What do y'all believe in that don't have
We
nothing to do
believe-
with this Bible?
We believe that there was going to come a time where the young, some people call Moors, some people call Nuwapo, no, some people
Right.
call it spiritual light, the star seeds, indigo children. We believe that just like y'all doing, y'all ain't doing nothing but confirming what I believe. Don't matter if you
Hold on. Keep finishing.
All right, so we believe that there was going to be a time where this is going to happen. The information is being spurled around the universe so fast. You feel me? I see y'all out here. I'm missing out on money, but I know that money's going to come because at the end of the day, I got to give.
You still ain't gave the prophecy.
Okay,
What's the
so
prophecy, bro?
basically, the young ones was going to rise up, and they said that the prophecy would come through the mouth of. First, they used the word babes or babies or young ones.
That's
And
us.
I've heard-
That's us.
Okay, so
Let's
hold
come
on.
here. Let's
I've
come
also
here.
heard 5-year-old children on the bus while I'm riding it speak on some wild political shit. So I'm seeing the manifestation. I'm meeting my brother. I'm on my path.
I also heard
You know what I'm saying?
a
So
3-year-old rap Future, and I see a 3-year-old girl twerk.
But
teach
as
Hold on now. I'm
Whatever-
still listening for these prophecies.
Whatever word you're trying to use, it seems like it's still division between us.
Right.
Yeah, the
Because
division
there's a
is. Go ahead.
division between truth and falsehood.
Okay, but if you don't know about what we believe in, we can't dialogue.
If
I
it
feel like
ain't
it's
truth,
it's a common.
it's
It's
only
a
one
common
truth.
It's only everybody can't be right, bro.
It's only one
Exactly.
truth.
Exactly. So if,
Exactly.
so if everybody can't be right, that means it's one truth. So if you got a group of men that have the truth, everything else is false.
Okay, but tell me if I'm
He
wrong.
said that. Hold on. Didn't you just say that whatever you believe in, you believe that what we doing was gonna come to pass?
Of course.
Right.
That's in there.
That's the
Right.
spirit.
I do believe that.
So why are you?
That's a-
So why are you
Let me tell
dealing
you
with
why.
anything other than this?
I'm not. What that is continuation of knowledge that's been here for a long time. It's a continuation. We talking
This is
about a
telling
certain
us-
time. We're talking about a certain. He said
Okay,
that.
so this
It's a
here,
certain time
the mark
frame.
of the beast is a continuation of knowledge.
No, that's what's happening now.
This
That's why I
is
agree with- he
prophecy.
said that. Right.
This is
So
prophecy.
I see that happening, right? But then when you go back before that, and you read all the knowledge, it's basically saying that the creators put his seed on the planet, bro.
Okay.
And here we are all walking around.
That's
you know what I'm
Israel,
saying?
though.
And now we
That's
deciphering.
how you know this
we
is-
deciphering
we
what's
Israelites.
happening at this point in time.
They
And
had to
Nuwapo- hold on,
anybody
look.
that leads them that's outside of the Most High, man.
I'm gonna tell you what the Europeans did to us, and we still doing it right now. They took away our spirituality. You wanna know what that consists of? Music, meditation, and diet. We got the fucking meditation because they never can take our minds, bro. But as African people, y'all think all that shit over there, all this shit is just because we like having fun? Bro, there's a metaphysics to this that y'all forgot about. Trust me, y'all my brothers, so I'm not gonna tell you about that. I'm talking about as general people, bro.
We know
they
about
took
the
away our ability to say,
megahertz.
oh, people. My auntie just passed away yesterday. Let me talk. They took away our ability to tap into that power, which meant if my auntie passed away yesterday, you believe in heaven and she's going to the fourth dimension, we used to do things so that we could communicate with our ancestors more. And God never said there was nothing wrong with that. He set up a story.
Necromancy and all that.
That's the same thing that happened.
The white man said there was something wrong with that.
That's necromancy. That ain't.
The white man said it was wrong, though.
And it is.
Because when the Haitian slaves revolted, you know how they won?
Deuteronomy 18.
You know how the Haitians, you know how they won when they beat the French? Because they was using that shit, bro.
Left-hand
power.
Which is witchcraft. That's witchcraft.
Bro, how when you
They didn't wait on the Lord, man.
How is that? That's what the white man. Why wouldn't he say that?
18.
Hey, but look, we on the same page, bro. But you can't take away the fact that if he gonna trick us, why would he take away our weapons?
What weapons?
Deuteronomy.
Hold on.
The example I can give you was when when the Haitians revolted against the French, bro. They was using that shit. They was making them go crazy, bro. They was doing. They was seeing shadows in the woods.
But they got out of it though, right? They
Exactly.
got out of it.
Exactly.
They got out of it. That's why they speak French over there, right?
But they still got to stay there. They was the first people to break
The
free
French
from the
won.
slaves.
You know the French won that, right? You know the
they
French
bought
won that,
their,
right?
Not necessarily.
But they're not. It's a yes or no. They won
they
that.
had-
They
That's
speak
why they
French.
speak French.
Okay, on that level, the
They
language.
won.
That's why they're so poor.
But you're still taking away the fact that we had our own customs.
Right, and they didn't follow them. The customs are in here. If they would have done the right things in here, we wouldn't be in that situation.
And
They gave us the book, bro.
And they're under the
They
curses.
gave us the book.
They're under the curses
Because
too.
we didn't know what to do with it.
'Cause they hate
until the time of now,
Levites.
when the book makes sense now. Now the book makes sense.
They had basically.
We like 90% there, bro. It's just this gray area where y'all don't like.
That
No,
gray
we don't
area.
Ain't
How
no
can we
gray
have
area.
our own
Hey,
customs?
that gray area is
Before we were slaves.
the difference between salvation
He's
and
coming with
death.
that Zimbabwean Jake that came up.
Yeah, I remember that,
Mexico.
yeah.
He's coming with the
So
same
y'all don't believe in
philosophy.
no ancient African spiritual science?
Not
No,
African spiritual
African
science,
nothing.
See, what our people have. See, look, this is the thing.
What's
Our
fucking
people.
on water, bro?
Look, listen.
That's voodoo, bro.
All throughout
Sorry,
history,
what's up, bro?
all throughout history,
Walking on
everywhere.
water is voodoo.
Hold on, bro. Listen. All throughout history, since the time that the Lord made us a nation, every time we went astray from the customs, the law, statutes, commandments, the Lord would curse us and would scatter us and push us out of our land
According
and scatter
to
us
the people
among
that gave
all
us that
nations.
book, you
Hold-
keep
hold on,
cursing your ancestors. My
you're
ancestors
not listening.
was great,
You can't.
brother. They was
I'm
great
trying to make a
people.
point. I'm trying to make a point.
I've been listening to you.
Let
for
us
a
speak.
while, bro.
Let me finish my point. As a nation, we're supposed to operate a certain way. There was only certain customs that we were allowed to do, and there were things that we wasn't allowed to do. But over and over, our people kept going astray, and the Lord would set up kings of other nations that would take us down in our land, and we would get scattered and brought out of our own land, and we would serve hardcore slavery and punishment under all these different nations. And when we did that, we would take on the custom, the philosophy,
Of the
and the
capital.
worshiping of their gods when we served
You believe
captivity
that God
under
did
them.
this to us because of our what?
Disobedience.
Because of our
Now
disobedience.
you saying there's no logical argument saying the white man made that shit up and just did it to us.
Why are you giving the white man so much power?
Yeah,
Why you giving the white man so much power?
Y'all doing
Why
it.
you-
No.
You tell him the God. Hey, white man, you the goddamn devil. That's what we talking about.
That's
what
right.
this book
What
talking
other
about.
nation does that?
What other religion says that to this fucking white man?
To his
fucking
face,
goddamn devil that's gonna
It
go and
sure
change
ain't committed.
and be destroyed off the
It
fucking
damn
ground.
sure ain't
Who else
committed.
does that shit?
Let me
It
build
damn
with y'all.
Why you looking around like you know?
Hold on,
Why you
man.
looking around like you nervous?
It damn sure ain't committed.
I'm not being
Jake wasn't ready for
disrespectful,
that.
OG.
Why you looking around like you nervous
I'm
though?
not, no, I'm not just.
Polite don't do it. He building with the so-called
I'm not
Jew.
nervous, bro.
We proclaim that loud because the Bible proclaims that. We know that
not
this white
being
man
nervous,
can't
but
do
this is what I'm
shit.
saying, brother.
Yeah, that's the leader of that so-called consciousness
Then
movement.
we need to have a military.
Why?
We don't
Hey.
want that.
What?
The general's gonna show up.
Okay,
We're waiting
so-
on the general to show
Okay,
up.
Hey, Salak.
Hold on, bro, let me-
Every time Jake try to build, look at what happened. Look at Black Wall Street.
Yep.
Look at what happened
You can't
there.
build in this man's kingdom.
You can't
That's
build
not
it.
true, bro. Because the Chinese do it. The motherfucking Indians
they're
do
not-
it.
they're not
The
the children of
motherfucking-
God.
They're not the children of God.
They're
And
not-
we can't do it
they-
this why. We spent all the money on goddamn shoes,
No.
stained faces on money.
Hey,
You don't understand. That's the curse. That's the
We spend more money
curse.
than anybody.
Because that's the curse that's on Israel.
Okay, so don't say we can't do it though, bro.
We can't.
Tell us that we all doing it.
When it did happen, Esau, do you know what happened to Black
So,
Causes?
hold on.
God,
What
you telling me
happened?
we
What
can't
happened?
be
What
free?
happened with the Black Panthers? They were militant. What
know
happened
what
with them?
happened?
They had
What happened
guns.
to
They
them?
got less
They had
guns.
guns.
than the
Okay,
government.
now on that, Salak.
What happened to the Brown Berets?
On that,
What happened with them?
on that, Esau.
You
blessing
never gonna
is
have more
sword.
guns than the white man. You never.
Okay, but you can't sit here
Never.
and tell me, OG, that our ancestors come from slavery, bro, and they was able to do all that shit through the 40s and 70s, nigga. And we sit here with social media.
So are we off the chain? Yes or no?
Of course we are.
No.
I don't mean just the physical. We're off the physical chain.
Yeah, we're not off this shit.
Bro, we keeping
And this they're gonna put us back on the
The
physical.
shit that's going on
and they
between
mad that we
polite
got this far.
and the
They're
conscious
gonna put us back on
community,
the physical
This
chain.
is what that's
This is
for.
all. See, look, listen. See, this. We getting into all this, and the scriptures tell you that everything that our people look forward to, there's no profit in it.
No problem.
No matter what we try to, no matter what solution that our people try to come with,
And I
it
agree
doesn't
with
bring
that.
them out of
I
that their
agree with
condition.
that.
It never
I agree
brings
with
them
that,
out.
but he said
Why?
that we can't have our own Chinatown in fucking America.
You ain't gonna have
I
it.
seen the
Well, we
Indians,
tried to
nigga.
have Black
Hold
Wall
on, Let me
Street.
give you an example. Where
We
I'm
tried
from.
to have Black
What
Wall
happened?
Street.
Okay,
Hold on.
what happened to Black Wall Street?
It was bomb.
Okay, who bombed it?
White man, we all know that.
There you go.
Yeah, bro.
You're not going to
That don't mean
create
we
a
can't have
kingdom.
it, though.
You ain't gonna. What does
It's-
okay? Hold on. What do Farrakhan talk about every week?
I got a good.
Hold on,
Hold on, bro. What does hold on?
Jeremiah 2.
Hold on. Farrakhan is one of them leaders that you say he's anointed, right? Now he got a whole bunch of people following him, right? What does he take in all that money for every week? He say he gonna build a nation in this nation. No, he's not. He's gonna end up the same way Black Wall Street did, and if he gets anywhere close to it, they're gonna cap his ass.
That's right.
We're not finna build nothing in this man's kingdom until he is defeated and
have to
goes
take
down.
that
He on the
man
ropes, brother.
Yeah, no, the Lord gonna take him down.
The sun's gonna take him down, bro.
Look, where I'm
Sun
from,
is gonna take him
you
down.
can see Canada, bro. It's a bridge called the Blue Water Bridge. It's,
Right.
You hear it, then it's Canada. I seen 400 Indians, nigga, with drums. Doom, 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 doom. Shut every
They might as
fucking
well
thing
been a
down.
drill team.
And they got their motherfucking land, colleges, money, schools, everything you mad because they organized in a lawful union and civilly did it the right way. That's all we
You can't
gotta
be
We gotta say we a
So-
nation of people.
They not,
So they can
they
go-
not on that sign though.
No, they on the same.
They on the sign. Yeah.
Oh,
it's-
no, I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about Gad. Okay, talking
I'm
about.
saying the way that they lawfully organize themselves.
Because they
this
did
is
it
where
in
we
his
black
way.
knowledge, bro.
Because they
I know y'all got the
his
book.
You talking about
They
East Indian.
submitted to his
Yeah,
knowledge.
okay, that's what I'm thinking.
They submitted to this white man's philosophy,
I'm
his
saying
way.
though, bro. If that's
And
what,
guess
if,
what?
If
Why
that's what
won't
we
they
gotta
go
do
get
to
back
be
to?
civil,
Why won't they get the Black Hills? How come they ain't got that pipeline out of there? How did they do that? They did that.
They
had
poisoning
guns
their
too.
argue right
we can
now.
argue anything.
They was
I
shooting
ain't
little
gonna argue with
kids.
you, but I'm here listening.
But I'm saying your argument don't make a lot of sense.
And back to what we said. Hold on. Here go. Here we
No way
go.
that this is gonna
They are
work.
back to conforming to Esau.
Right. And he
See, gambling. This is sin. This is okay. They getting hotels, right?
I'm talking about having
Th-
their own house.
That's
I
nothing.
got my own college.
Because you're still paying taxes.
But-
You paying taxes.
They
on
still
that?
subject
What
to
doctrine
them.
you
They
gonna push?
got their own reservations.
You gonna push? I hate the white man in your school. That's your doctrine. It got quiet up in here.
Oh, you already know what
I
I'm
wouldn't say what I
you
would do.
feel
I don't
me?
know.
You
I'm
already
just
know
saying,
what I'm
but why can't you say that though?
I can honestly
if,
say-
if we had, this is our school or our camp or our church right here, and we do it on his land.
know
He
what I
said
believe
to
in?
Donald Trump.
He
I'm
own
gonna tell you what I
this
believe. I believe that whether you call him the devil, God, Yahshua, whatever, there's been a higher forms of beings who played all of us. The white man think he's superior, the black man think he's superior, the Indian think he meditated, the Buddha think he this, and all these motherfuckers that could possibly be on the fucking moon sitting back pulling strings.
Well, you can't do nothing about the moon, bro.
I'm just saying how we know as humans.
Through our spirit, bro. That's the only thing. Through our
Spirit
spirit.
bears
Y'all
witness.
walking on the
Let
planet.
me say
Through our
something.
spirit.
I got a question.
Wait,
What's y'all diet
hold
like?
on, hold on, hold on.
Y'all eat meat still?
Hold on. Let me ask a question before we go there. We'll answer that. We do eat meat still, but hold on. We don't eat swine. We don't eat unlawful
way
meat.
you
But
can
hold on.
We ain't eating shrimp,
Hold on.
lobster, and crawfish,
Let
all
me
that
say this
shit.
right here. Do you believe what he just said? You believe in what he just said?
I wasn't.
Okay. But don't worry
The
about
only
it.
logical
We won't put
explanation that I have
you in.
right now
We won't put
is
you
that
in.
life is so
You're the
incredibly
only one.
complex, bro.
You're the only one confused about it.
It's not confused.
We're not confused about it.
Not
we
at all.
understand exactly linear how it is, how it was, and how it's gonna be.
Con.
You're the one that's looking in every other direction.
We ain't
looking for
confused.
answers. We know the answer. We know where the answer is
Based
at,
on
and we're not persuaded in
one
any other way.
book.
Yes. The answer is yes.
I got a
Straightforward
pre-
answer,
I got a
right?
pre, bro.
It wasn't. I don't. It wasn't no. I don't know.
right.
I'm
haven't
not
even
sure.
deciphered it.
It's yes. Yes, we have.
Oh, you haven't?
It's imagery. How did y'all
Not
decide?
just me.
Reading imagery.
It's him as
Y'all
well.
haven't decided. The meta-nature is not
Okay,
the
here-
decipher, bro. It's
This
not
was
the
gonna be
decipher.
hard for you to answer.
Don't
bro.
nobody give a damn about no
Don't let y'all talk.
meta.
Now dig
All right,
this.
I got a pre.
I would like to talk about American flag
I got
desecration.
No, we don't want to talk about
Yeah.
that. You go.
Fine.
That's a crazy.
If we had a flag up here right now, we'd step on it.
Straight up.
Yeah, for sure.
This is
So there go your
Anyway.
desecration.
Anyway.
Telling you now.
This is
It's
kind
not
of pre.
sacred.
Okay.
This is 2 Timothy 3 and
That's my name.
16.
was a Gentile.
All scripture is given by inspiration of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai,
Most High God, the Creator, and His Son.
and it's profitable for
Not
and it's
anymore.
profitable
Not anymore.
and it's
Not
profitable.
anymore. Hey, not anymore. Not. I just told you, not
I used
anymore.
to kill niggas, but now I don't.
Yeah.
Sacrifice.
Yeah.
I'm holier than thou, but I used to
Yeah.
require blood on the
Yes.
wall.
Yes.
Guts on the wall.
Yes.
They still do
appease
that.
That was
niggas.
to show.
That was
We
to show
don't.
your face.
I just said no. Not anymore. I just told you not anymore.
Oh, man.
There's still a lot of
bro.
gold prices going on.
Said
Yeah,
that
we
we
ain't gonna get
Hey,
nowhere with
Salak,
these
Salak.
brothers, man.
No.
That's why we got a pre.
I'm
We
just,
are
I'm
teaching.
just building with you, bro. You can't say
But
right
you-
or
but you're
wrong.
not-
I can't
but
say
you're
you're
not-
wrong.
But we said put the square there, and you're not putting the square
No,
there.
I'm not.
Because we're telling you what it is, and you're not placing it where it goes.
It ain't for everybody, bro.
I know.
This ain't for everybody, man.
It ain't.
And to be real, when you came up, we saw that when you came up. That this wasn't
if
gonna
it
be.
ain't- if it ain't allowed,
We already saw it, man.
y'all still talking about the square. We work on a circle.
Okay.
360 degrees revolution.
360, exactly.
Come on,
360
come on, brother.
degrees, bro.
Okay,
No
but
square.
Okay, but we ain't been through the most basic safe shit though. We ain't been through the basic safe stuff.
Talking about that big dirt.
We ain't been through the basic safe
Talking
stuff.
about pedophile stuff. We can't even prove that.
You know Supreme
It's been
Master.
That's like me
proved.
saying this man's a
You
convict,
don't know.
but I ain't got no proof. He just been in jail. I don't know if he was
Hey,
right or wrong.
hey, know what you should do? Know what you should do though? You should go teach this.
You know, bro, but I'd rather learn. I'm
No,
listening
no,
because
no.
y'all out here already.
But you don't want to learn everything we're talking about.
You already know
Because
everything you need
you're
to know.
not. You're not. Because as your leader said it, as newborn babes, right? A baby's hungry.
All this
A baby
Egypt
take
shit.
in whatever you give it, right?
Egypt shit was like-
Babies the
Baby
only righteous
absorbs.
thing on this planet is a baby.
Babies, there's some babies that ain't righteous. Straight up.
Because they don't know nothing from when they come out. They
Some
straight
of
from the
them,
creator.
some
you
of
feel me?
them come out with straight wickedness.
I don't deal with white people. I talk about white people. You feel me?
But some of us
very
are saying,
don't.
Speaking
I find it
lies.
very discerning that my
Go on,
brothers that
speaking
call
lies.
themselves leaders tell me we can't have our own right now.
right, we can't.
Because
No
we
matter
in the
how
land of
far
our
you
captivity.
stray, you can always
We ain't out of
return.
captivity yet.
I still
Yes,
got
we
angels.
are, bro. We got Wi-Fi and social
Hey,
media.
that makes it okay.
That's how
do whatever we want to do.
You're still on the
get
mental
behind
chain.
it.
You're still on the mental
So
chain.
go
thinking
get in the
that
car
way, man.
without a license and drive to Canada. And I bet somebody 100 miles an hour. I'm irrational now. You're being irrational by saying we're free.
Ain't nothing stopping this man from saying, look, let's all
By
meet
saying
up with
we free.
Polite and Signetter and all these great niggas
Hey,
who
bro,
got
bro,
knowledge.
bro, I got
And
a
let's
free.
sit down and organize
Shaquat,
something
we
so we can go to our
I got
people
a free.
and wake them up.
I got a free.
I mean, we ain't gotta be so specific just
Go
yet.
ask Sonnet and Polite. Polite,
I got a
husband.
free.
Go
Our
ask
people are lost,
We
man.
ain't dealing with side nigga and no light.
Lost, man.
This is Amos 3 and 3. Can two walk together except they be agreed?
Right now,
Read that again.
This is Amos 3 and 3. Can two walk together except they be agreed?
say that again. Say that again. I need-
Amos 3 and 3. Can two walk together except they be agreed?
We can't build together. We can't walk together because it's things we don't agree about.
We ain't gonna agree.
Same with other Israelite groups. Same with whatever else somebody else.
Because we can't agree because religion separates us spirituality.
You're
You
right.
feel me?
You're
right.
So you will not
You're
get
right.
This
We
ain't
can walk-
religion.
We can
If
walk
you
with you
fuck
with
with
that. We can walk
You don't
with
speak
you.
the same language.
But
It's
we
like
ain't going
Babel.
much further than that.
You don't speak the same religious language.
We ain't speaking religion up here at
Hey,
all.
enjoy your drink, man.
You know, we don't, yeah.
What do you believe in?
When I finish the drink, I'll come back to the
All
Lord.
right,
Okay,
man.
we'll be here.
All right, man. Go in and enjoy
Me?
your drink, man. Go in and enjoy your drink.
I like to feel what's inside of me and act on it.
All right, man.
Yeah,
We ain't going off no feelings.
Say,
Go to and fro, up and down the earth right
That's
now.
what Satan was saying.
God,
Right.
God.
Yeah, man.
See, I like to wickedness.
Yeah, I like to do wickedness and performing.
Hey, like that Bugouts episode. I like to do bad things.
Yeah, that's the nature of Esau, man.
Smoke with cigarettes.
I like to do bad
Hey, because he's a beast. Beware of the beast, man.
kind of beast, man.
You know? But see, Jake is all twisted up, man. But it's a reason why Jake can come up with all these different solutions, and they still don't. They still can't deliver themselves out of their conditions.
No. I told him my path. That was my path. I know you're not.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you're not.
Okay, here's
I know
what
you're
I'm
not.
saying.
That was my path.
Y'all feel like y'all been called to be prophets.
All right, let's desecrate the
If
flag.
I tell y'all I had interaction with extraterrestrials, you probably think I'm crazy. Did I come out here and say, because of that, I got a divine power?
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Okay, so all of us have different
You
paths.
assume right now, because maybe not.
I'm just saying, we all have different paths.
What did the extraterrestrial tell you?
It was three beings, but they didn't say nothing. You know, this is some.
First of all,
this is through meditation since we on camera.
He had one of them before.
You answered that correctly. Because any divine spirit that talks to you, don't fuck with them. Because they speak telepathically.
Speak English.
I can honestly say on camera without a shadow of a doubt, without mumbling my words, it has heightened my fucking ability to understand certain people, lust for yearn for knowledge, humble myself and say, okay, there's more to life than just going to work and paying bills. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then you find out brothers out here who talk about Christ is black, spaceships, Quran Muhammad, all these different things. So if I'm just a person walking around,
That's the very first picture of Jesus that ever came out.
Nothing from Elijah Muhammad.
Why not?
Right.
Why not? If I said, guess what? That man right there.
The brother said he's on the same.
He
said he
do not believe or not
It's just
to call
like
their
this.
clothes clothes.
We stick to what we know because it's the scripts and it's the truth. When you dabble in other things, you become
Brother, if a man tells you he conquered death,
What if a woman tells you that?
if a woman tells you she conquered death,
But she might during childbirth.
They do every time during childbirth. The level of pain that a woman experiences during birth.
the same way y'all going about this right now, so is Farah Muhammad and all them.
So let me
It was
ask you a
coming through the
question.
60s like, yo, y'all better put these people, y'all better realize who
That
we
guy had
is.
so
So we gonna
many
put the spaceships down on
prostitutes
y'all.
Where
on
you
speed
at?
dial.
What is patient?
So you telling me you know the
Where
divine
you at?
time, man?
Where you at?
He tell you in
I
your
didn't
book,
say
no
that.
man knows the time of
I
the
know
hour.
it's in my book.
Okay, so you know that. Nobody don't know the time of the
But
hour.
he knew it. He knew it though, right?
You know,
That don't mean he was authorized.
you know who Muhammad learned from?
So should we listen to
No.
him?
Why not?
Because he don't know it.
listen
He
to
wasn't
the man that gave you
because
that
he
book?
wasn't authorized. No, I listened to the
I
Heavenly
was-
The
Father
second
that
battery?
book. He did.
King James.
The second battery?
Who copyrighted the Bible?
King James.
Everybody copyright.
Who copyrighted
What
it?
you
authored the
What you
Bible?
gonna say about
Who
King
copyrighted
James?
it?
I'm not saying I don't believe the Bible.
Copyrighted.
Jesus didn't copyright it. Why is it the
It
Bible
don't matter who
copyrighted it?
copyrighted.
There was hundreds of countries by the time
If I
King
wrote
James
something,
existed.
that's what's more important than who
But-
published
The
it.
Council of Nicaea.
like
That's
Kanye
what
about
the
the dinosaurs.
Council of
I'm just
Nicaea.
saying-
You are.
I'm just saying, there's no
Council
little
of
details,
Nicaea.
bro. Who copyrighted the Bible?
I tell you, the same people that y'all
There's
call
rules.
the
know.
There are rules to follow.
Get Psalm
You know about the
68
Council
real
of
quick.
Nicaea?
Yeah, we know about this.
How can you say it's made up that book?
Because like I told you long ago, the Heavenly Father, the Creator, had a book down here that we would have in this time. Because He's the Creator, He can write a book.
Saying everything in there wrong.
Let me say it. Let me say it
Bro,
again.
Holy Bible means Helios, Babyos. It means son book.
Let me
It's
say it
about the
again.
fucking son at the end of the day. About the
John,
child.
but that's building.
So you need to
That's
start
building.
just
That's
why
building.
hold on, just why
Is that what that means?
That's building.
Does that mean the Holy Bible?
it means Holy Bible means Helios, Babyos, which means son book.
Son book. I thought holy meant separate.
Right.
Helios, Biblios,
Says,
son
Go to the
book.
original language.
Says the
Original language.
The translations.
We're not talking about English.
Translations will always have to be
Okay,
made.
just like Satan means Shaitan and Shaitan means white. You feel me? You gotta look at
No, it doesn't.
Or does
No,
not.
it doesn't.
Right.
No, it doesn't.
I
No,
don't know
it
about that. I
doesn't.
came back.
This the same dude that said the Bible condones homosexuality?
That's the
Yeah,
same God.
This the same dude that said the black woman is God?
The black woman is genetically
yes,
Oh man, I don't know.
There's no
Also,
white person without her.
Jake
There's
is-
no black person. There's no nothing,
This is
bro.
Psalm 68, verse 11. The Lord gave the word. Great was the company of those that published it.
And who published it? What does it mean to publish? It means to make public.
It means to take
The
control
prophets,
of the means of production.
when they heard, when
like
they
a
got,
communist.
when the spirit of the Lord came upon the prophets of the Lord,
Hey, where's the body?
they start writing what the
distribution has
Lord was
always
giving
been
them
an issue.
on scrolls. And once they wrote the scrolls They was able to have a
Because y'all pharaohs are still over the temple. That's why.
Exactly.
They're marked. They don't matter. They're dead. Just like
They were way later. They came later and then they died.
They're dead just like your pharaohs did, but their words live on. What about them pharaohs? What about them pharaohs?
You don't have access to
But their
it.
bodies, are they going to stand up and come back?
The building
Are they going to stand up and come back? Are they going to stand up and come back and put their word? Oh yeah? Where does it say that at?
in the science.
You watching too much money.
Hold on, we will get there. So you don't want to get
Watching
there.
too much money.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. They left behind the jars with the science behind it and how to genetically.
Who told you that? The white man told you that.
Come on, bro, this is what they did.
Who's the
Right?
Wait.
You went and knocked on the tomb. Hey, wake up, it's that time. And you
You know
did that,
who gave
right?
y'all Egyptology?
Yeah.
So listen.
Y'all know who gave y'all
Who's the
Egyptology?
father of Egyptology?
Who's the father of
OG, put this on
Egyptology?
camera.
White
man.
nigga.
Put this on camera,
He's
OG.
the father of the fucking.
Hey, I'm so glad we got the top president. I'm honored to have this dialogue.
Right, for sure. Because
I'm gonna say that
Honestly, I'm gonna be real. You're honestly wasting our time.
I'm honest to have this
You're
dialogue.
honestly wasting our time, bro.
Hey, but we doing it for edification.
That's it.
We got an audience.
But you're really wasting our time.
Because this is
A
example.
worldwide audience.
Deuteronomy
All right, I'm done. I'm gonna ask you
28:28.
one question, I promise.
Give me real quick. Deuteronomy 28:28. The Lord always shows examples to you, Israel, to you
Can't
brothers
use
and
that as
sisters.
logic all the
Deuteronomy.
time.
This is an
You
example
can't use
of the
it
curse.
like the Lord said.
That's how you know we the Lord's people. Deuteronomy